پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتو یې پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Welcome to RTA News. Today is Friday, May 9, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm Wahid Sultani. Maulawi Abdul Kabir, the Minister of Refugees and Repatriation, held separate meetings with a number of Mujahideen from Muhammad Agha district of Logar province and tribal elders from Baghlan province. During the meeting, the Minister highlighted the Islamic Emirates' efforts to address the challenges faced by refugees. He stated that the construction of refugee townships is progressing rapidly across the country and that new townships will soon be integrated in several provinces. Maulawi Nur Jalal Jalali, the Minister of Public Health, met with Abdulrahman Sharif, the senior humanitarian official of the Save the Children organization. The Minister of Public Health stated that during the meeting, Maulawi Nur Jalal Jalali emphasized the need for increased cooperation from the organization, better management of aid, and the delivery of standard healthcare services in Afghanistan. In turn, Abdulrahman Sharif assured the provision of quality healthcare services to Afghan returnees. In a significant update from the Ministry of Borders and Tribal Affairs, officials report that since the Islamic Emirate regained power, efforts have led to resolution of 1,400 minor and 1,200 major conflicts arising from various issues. The ministry spokesperson emphasized that with the collaboration of partner institutions, more than 1,000 projects have been launched across the nation to foster trust and cooperation among different ethnic groups in Afghanistan.
The Ministry of Borders and Tribal Affairs has announced that since the Islamic Emirate retook power, it has worked diligently to foster an atmosphere of harmony and unity among various ethnic groups. In this effort, the ministry has successfully resolved more than 1,400 minor conflicts and over 1,200 major disputes that arose between different ethnicities due to various issues.
In 34 provinces of the country, through the efforts of the ministry's units, religious scholars and tribal elders, around 1,200 major and 1,450 minor disputes between families have been resolved, which has caused financial and personal losses to the people involved.
According to the spokesperson for the ministry, in the past 1403, it has organized more than 120 gatherings among religious scholars, tribal elders, and youth. And the ministry, with the support of partner institutions, has implemented about 1,000 projects in all provinces of the country to promote unity among tribes, provide them with more facilities, and create an atmosphere of trust between tribes.
In coordination with the Ministry of Borders, Tribes and Tribal Affairs and other partner organizations, over 1,000 additional projects have been implemented in remote areas of the country to improve people's living conditions, enhancing stability and strengthening trust between communities. You must call the leaders, guide them to the village, and ask them about the issues. May God help us to resolve these problems.
A number of citizens insist that inter-ethnic and tribal conflicts should be avoided at all times and that these conflicts should be resolved through negotiations when they arise.
Each home with 200 to 300 family members suffers from the grief and hardship caused by conflicts. Everyone, whether a child, an adult, or an elder, is affected by it. Our request from them that whatever problems exist between you, they should be resolved, as there is no need for any more harm or loss to be caused. The land and the issues should be resolved so that there is no further grief and loss among us.
It's worth mentioning that the Islamic Emirate is trying to increase its efforts to unite all ethnic groups, and therefore officials of the aforementioned ministry have traveled to many provinces of the country to listen to and solve the problems of their compatriots.
Security forces of Parwan Provincial Police Headquarters report the rescue of an individual from kidnappers in the Said Khil district of Parwan Province. According to the Parwan's Police Command, The kidnapped individual named Arif was abducted from a week ago from a township named Shahrak Tulai in Kabul province by unknown individuals. His kidnappers had demanded $300,000 from his family in exchange for his release. With the efforts of the security forces in Parvan province, he was freed and reunited with his family. Meanwhile, the Parvan Police Command has assured that the case against the suspects has been documented and referred to the judicial authorities for further investigation. In a significant step towards supporting vulnerable families, the Minister of Martyrs and Disabled Affairs has announced the signing of cooperation agreements with 82 charitable organizations over the past year. The spokesperson for the ministry revealed that these partnerships valued at $26 million have successfully delivered vital food and non-food items to 130,000 families in need. Let's see more in this report.
The Ministry of Mothers and Disabled Affairs has stated that in addition to distributing salaries to thousands of disabled individuals, widows and orphans last year, it also provided food and non-food items. The ministry's spokesperson mentioned that over 80 agreements have been signed with charitable organizations and institutions since last year.
Since last year, the Ministry of Martyrs and Disabled Affairs has signed agreements with approximately 82 organizations and charitable foundations. Based on these agreements, aid and assistance worth about $26 million have been provided to around 130,000 families.
He adds that this assistance is currently distributed in various provinces to address the challenges faced by disabled individuals, widows, and orphans.
These aid programs are still ongoing. For example, just yesterday in Kapisa province, food aid were distributed to orphans and disabled people. Similarly, 500 families in Garho province, 200 families in Ugar, and 200 families in Kabul received aid, and the distribution are ongoing.
Many disabled individuals appreciate this assistance and are urging the Ministry of Mothers and Disabled Affairs, along with domestic and foreign charitable organizations, to increase humanitarian assistance.
We request that more aid be provided. We are grateful to the government and satisfied with the support it has begun to us. They have helped us, and we respectively request that assistance to people with disabilities continue at all times, because these individuals are in need and should receive support.
This occurs as several domestic and international organizations continue to assist those in need in Afghanistan.
That was all for tonight. Thanks for being with us. Have a good time.
Sato i pasro vino da shahidan kur